Because when you're in this obsessive thought of trying to survive the breakup, you tend to kind of tune out all of the negative aspects of the relationship, the mistakes that your ex made, the fact that there are times where you were not happy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to remember those too, so that you're grounded in reality and not, like idolizing this person or acting as if they are bigger than you, or bigger than the process itself.
Yeah, and it's very interesting what you mentioned, Coach Adrian, because it's so counterintuitive. We want to see our partner, we want to tell them that they are perfect, but the reality is that if we want to rebuild a new and improved chapter and relationship, we also need to tell them what we want them to change. Not immediately, but this will be a discussion to rebuild on a better foundations.
Yeah.
Because I have coached a client yesterday. She got her ex back. She lives in Portugal. And so we got him back in a couple of weeks. She started the coaching with me. 6 weeks later, boom, she got him back. They have a child together. Amazing. She contacted me, I think it was 4 months or 5 months after our last coaching session. And she told me, yeah, I got him back. Everything was perfect. But let me tell you what's going on now. He's controlling the finances and she makes a little bit more money. So he wants her to pay for everything.
Yeah.
She will threaten him. Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay, let me just go to the court then and we will fight for our son. And so I told her, look, you have changed so much. You have evolved. You face yourself in the mirror, because she was a woman that was not very caring. She was like sometimes making decisions without consulting him. And she learned and grew from that. But right now, he becomes, let's be honest, he becomes a little bit toxic, because she never set boundaries. She got him back without also talking about what he needs to change or what does she want for the relationship.
Yeah.
She got him back being scared, and sometimes it's not really working. You see what I mean?
I do know exactly what you mean. And this story reminds me of, I'm working with a man at this time. Let's call him Orlando. And Orlando lives in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And he and his wife have a child together, multiple children from a previous marriage as well. And she fell out of love with him, right? And he reached out to me. She no longer wanted to be in the relationship. She asked him to move out. She started seeing someone at work. And obviously that was super triggering for him. But to Orlando's credit, he is very strong and focused. And so we started working, premium coaching. Like, I'm in the trenches with him every single day. We communicate all the time, communicate via WhatsApp. And this man is amazing. And very quickly, he was able to detach, to overcome the obsessive thoughts, to focus on himself. And he became a challenge again. Like, she no longer had, he used to do everything for her. Because even though they weren't together, because they have a child, they had to communicate. And he's a very kind, gentle guy.
Perfect.
And she was taking advantage of him. And we learned to set boundaries, right? So he kept being there for his daughter, to support her in times of crisis. But he was much more independent. And this woman, his wife, ended up breaking up with this person from work. And she started sending him signals. And a few weeks back, she sent him a message saying, I want to get back together. I want to rebuild our family. And he was like, me too. And, let's turn the page. So I was so happy for him. I told him, the work continues. So happy for you, but you deserve this. You've put in the work. Less than 2 weeks later, she started pulling away again. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't want the same thing that you want to do. And so in this context of surviving a breakup, it's not just sometimes right after the breakup. It can come later as well, right?
Yeah.
When you're getting tested like that, or someone is playing with your emotions, when you feel like you're back together, and then you have to face these feelings of insecurity, of doubt.